Like, man, homeboy.
That alfalfa look.
Exactly, right? A little rascal over there, right? A little youngin'. But is here to play. And I mean, Kurama, like, to no one's surprise, really, like, has been performing phenomenally as of late.
Absolutely.
Has always been an amazing player, and then it seems like more recently has decided, you know what, let me cook kids again. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say Kurama, he was always this good. He just never was able to travel.
No, I agree. Like, that always, and people would watch and be like, dang, that looked like a top 10 player minimum, right?
Yep.
And now it's just like, yeah, now we get the footage to back that feeling up. On the other side, though, even though I'm not super familiar with Xavier, someone I am super familiar with is John Numbers. And so I've watched more Wii Fit in my life than I would have liked to. And so I'm curious to see how this works out.
So speaking of Wii Fit, Kurama's doubles partner is the #1 Wii Fit trainer in the world, Varun. So, I mean, he is incredibly familiar with the matchup, incredibly familiar with the character, but you know, that doesn't always mean everything, because different players, you know, for the same character can have vastly different styles. So I'm looking to see if Xavier has any way of, you know, making a sort of a different type of style work against Kurama. So we'll see.
Oh, man, beautiful positioning from Kurama to go ahead and reset the situation. And next time, if he thinks he's going to do it twice in a row, he's just going to let the up smash rip.
Yep. Let's see.
All right. Does the header for the stall. Does a neutral get up this time. He knows better.
Oh, the air dodge out, but
you can go out there if you want. You know he doesn't have a dodge, but he's like, you know what? We'll refresh the game a little bit, and he pays for it with his life.
Yeah, that Kaioken back air, just enough to get it done. And I mean, wow, all right, 145%, but it's still looking healthy. I mean, Kurama has not been able to find this killing blow, and that forward throw is a long way away from doing it. But you know, back air, old reliable.
Okay. And so just like that, Kurama's back in the game. Now, of course, Mario versus Wii Fit is always a little bit weirder of a matchup, just because Mario does have a lot of tools at his disposal to deal with the shenanigans that Wii Fit likes to play around with. But at the same time, Wii Fit as a character, as you were calling before, the Kaioken, right? Like, just has the ability to have this burst of potential that can turn things around in an instant. And so Kurama's always going to have to be looking out for that.
Yeah, I mean, it's both offensive and defensive too. Your combo routes get a little bit mixed up when you take less damage. I think it's something like 14% less damage when they're in that Kaioken form. So it, you know, obviously Kurama has played against Varun a lot, so he probably knows how to change his combo routes. But it's something you probably have to get a little bit used to, right? Like you're not always used to comboing somebody using deep breathing. And oh, that was a back air. That was definitely back air.
And at this point, I think he's starting to make roll in an attractive option. He's like seeing like, how many times do I have to not cover it to make you do it so that I can get the up smash? And it looks like Xavier's just not quite falling for it. There's an up smash attempt from Kurama, one of the best spot dodges I've seen to get past it. And now we have ourselves a pretty tight battle here, despite the fact that damage differential makes you think that Xavier's far behind. Wii Fit can really just pop you.
Oh yeah, I mean, Wii Fit, one of the characters who is one of the best at finding kills out of nowhere, especially with the crazy amount of confirms that you have. But the down air finally gonna get the job done. But yeah, Wii Fit, oh man, has crazy stuff like back hit of forward air into F smash. It's crazy.
Hit a good forward tilt with some deep breathing, and it's like, whoa, what happened? And it can be so quick. But despite that, I mean, Kurama doing a good job of mounting on a little bit of extra damage here, 21 and counting, trying to see if he can find another opening. I like the fact that he's retreating a little bit more and using more defensive options, throwing out fireballs, retreating down airs to try and get potentially a shield poke. Yeah. So with that said, like, Kurama was doing all right, but in that entire last 20-second span was only able to tack on 9%. And on top of that, Wii Fit heals. So
yeah, I mean, it's not a whole lot, but I think it's a little bit attributed to that sort of defensive playstyle you were talking about, where he wasn't ever able to find a big option.
Gosh.
But down air, yeah, DI mixed up. Oh man,
that
Kurama
move is brutal.
loves doing that DI mix up.
The amount of times I've seen Kurama get that exact same KO off of the plat on PS2 is like.
It's the amount of times I've watched a Kurama game.
Exactly.
That's how many times I've seen it.
Exactly. Like, at least gets one every set. You know, it's terrifying, and especially just runs at him, forces the air dodge, and says, "Hey, I know what you about to do next.
I'm coming for you." Down, so up, air, down, air. Oh, I drifted past you. Oh, you were holding that way. Oh no.
It's like, oof. Had to shake the hands out. It was like, ah.
Playing a little too hot.
And that's what Kurama does to you, because it's like, you know, I love talking about confidence as like a stat and how effective it is in terms of like conditioning your opponent. And like Light, obviously one of the players who's great at being confident, but Kurama, another one of those players that like just knows, and you know that he just knows.
Absolutely. I talked to Kurama a decent amount, and I was talking to him at Crown about like, you know, how he feels about playing versus like certain people. And he's like, I am confident versus literally every person in the world except DeBuzz. So as long as he's not playing against DeBuzz, you will see him at the utmost confidence.
That's fact. Lipo Mo hit different. I understand. I understand. DeBuzz tends to be that person for a lot of people.
That person?
Yeah.
But right now it's just Kurama sort of rinsing and repeating this. But you know, we've seen how quickly Xavier can get this kill if given any small opportunity, like that forward tilt kill so early. But you know, not giving the chance that time, and you know, with the deep breathing, you're still able to get early kills, but not quite as much without that rage.
And you can see we were talking about how it's weirder to combo people once they have it, right? We saw Kurama go for that up throw and was like, oh crap, what do I do here? Like, couldn't quite get the conversion, but despite that, he's keeping the pressure on, and this is going to be a good conversion. I love the turnaround on the up air as well, just in case the platforms decided to come in or something. You know, it's like, oh, maybe I'll get an extension.
I ain't trying to mess with that.
But it's looking pretty rough for Xavier now.
Yeah, I mean, that was weak hit of back air, so still strong hit of back air in the corner, can definitely do it. I know this is a good stage for, you know, Wii Fit for able to kill off the corner really easily. Both the back air and the forward tilt are really good options for that side kills, especially with the short blast zones of Town and City. But now it's just
reverse nair into up smash.
Is this Fox?
Did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I love like Kurama's conversions off nair are crazy. You know, he has that nair up smash, but he also has the nair down smash on the different weights of characters. So it's always cool how he finds more and more ways to get kills off of those lingering safe hitboxes.
Oh man! And at this point, it's like don't
roll in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we knew.
Everybody in the venue was like, oh, Xavier, you better not. And Xavier knew. So props to them.
Oh man, yeah, that was scary for a second there. I mean, it's still scary. Like Xavier's still getting clapped. Like that much hasn't changed, but yep, we'll be seeing you.
Yeah. Little tip of the cap. And
sir.
That wedding hat, unaffected by that up smash. You know, I feel like that's the type of hat you hit somebody with, it'd crumple.
Yeah, I mean it is very like, I don't know how to explain it, but this hat in particular is very hefty.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
Bam. Cappy.
All
right, game 3 here, and have we seen 2 3-0s in a row? And I think we're on pace for a third 3-0 in a row.
That sounds correct, because we watched Luis get one, we watched Light get one, and it's looking like we're going to watch Kurama get one, unless Xavier has anything to say about it. Granted, this game starting off fairly more even, but I actually feel like going back to PS2, probably fine for the matchup, but with the way Kurama likes to convert, makes me incredibly nervous, because that conversion we were talking about on PS2
every
with
game
the platforms
on PS2.
into the down air is like...
He always gets one.
He's already doing it before I can even say, listen, I'm concerned for this guy because I think this is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh man. Every time he'd be doing it. And yeah, right now, oh no. Not another one. No,
okay,
deep breathing, you can't hit that. Not at that percent at least. Oh man. And I feel like this ball, the soccer ball that we've seen Xavier set up a lot of times in the corner, has actually worked to his detriment. Kurama uses the beefy up B where he goes slightly past the ledge, and it still hits the soccer ball, which makes it really difficult for. Oh man, he was trying to lay up there. But it makes it really difficult for Xavier to get the lingering hitbox he wants with like the sometimes they'll go forward tilt or down tilt or something, and try to extend the hitbox to 2-frame easier. But you know, if Kurama is hitting the ball back before you have a chance to do that, like it's just a detriment to you.
Which at this point, like, you got to figure out something that works. I mean, like right there, it manages to connect, and even Kurama was ready for it. Oh,
take that!
Wow, yeah. Shout out to the reaction time on that one, because I would not have.
Yeah, I mean, It's crazy that he was ready to tech that. He was even thinking that was going to be a techable move. Oh. But okay, hold on. Xavier, hold on. Heard us talking about 3-0s and was like, nah, not today.
35.
35? F smash. Oh, that would have been the stock.
Yeah, you really cannot sleep on the breather, man. It is.
Yeah, I mean, when you glow in red, they might be dead.
That's facts. All you see, you look at the bull, man. El Toro Puente.
And okay, this is looking amazing so far for Xavier. Let's see if he's gonna be able to get out of the corner here. That's a big testament of like how he can deal with Kurama, because Kurama has been getting so many kills when Xavier has been there and goes for the up smash, but the timing is off. Rare miss for Kurama.
I like to stall with the cape there just to give him a little bit of time, make sure he gets under with no problem. And in theory, Xavier should be able to get this match, but I sometimes worry about Wii Fit's ability to find the KO.
Yeah.
And so,
what did you say about Wii Fit's ability to find the KO?
You know, there's a reason I held my breath. I was like, is that on God? Is that gonna? Yep. That's more than convincing. There we go.
Yep.
3-0 dreams shattered.
Yeah, they heard me talking about a 3-0, and Xavier was like, nah, not another one. Oh man, here it is again.
And it looks exactly like the first clip. You know, like you can't even. Can you tell the difference if you played them back to back? Which game was which? Like I don't.
One was the left platform, one was the right. That's the only difference.
It's rough. It's rough.
Okay, here we are in game 4 now. Xavier having the opportunity to charge up their deep breathing. Kurama takes the same time, charge up that flood. We've been seeing him use it a lot against Xavier while they're deep breathing on the edge of the stage. So you can just set up an edge guard without being anywhere near them. So I really like that usage of the flood so far from Kurama, but it hasn't really netted any stocks. So we're going to see if he's going to be able to use it that way. But every time, man. How does he keep these strings going?
Yeah, it's just like, gonna go ahead and chase here. Good spot dodges. Everybody's spot dodging now. It looks like Kurama's gonna be the one on the receiving end of some pain. And now maybe Xavier, maybe we got a little something figured out here. Maybe we know how to finesse, because we gotta remember the last game started with Xavier at a very large deficit, and yet still coming out on top. So
yeah, I mean, normally I feel like we're watching. Oh, really nice board.
This might be the momentum swing. That might have been it.
That might have been it. Normally I feel like we're watching, you know, the like higher seed player is the one who is, you know, adapting to the other player and is making the big changes. But oh my God! What a conversion by Xavier!
On Gauze, the stepladder combo, that was crazy.
Stepping on him.
Rock climbed off of him. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna get a new PB today."
Damn. And yeah, this is a 3-stock to 1 for Xavier right now.
Free.
And the deep breathing is online again.
No, you saw him miss attack. You didn't turn around up smash immediately. Thank you.
Okay. Still gets the stock, but a little surprising whiff there by Kurama. Perhaps the lack of sleep getting to him. We'll see. As right now, man, that inner hit of the header, when you have the header and you hit them with the spike hitbox of it, it does like so much percent. I think it's like 30%.
Yeah, it's a crap ton, dude.
Yeah, and especially with deep breathing online, it's crazy. But now Kurama, he's getting these reads. Do we see another down air?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. This time, I think it was the correct DI.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, bro, I was like, I'm about to watch this clip again.
No. Oh, maybe he was trying to make it a third time. Reflects the soccer ball before it even comes out. And a really nice job there,
I said
Kurama.
This was game 5 free, and now I'm like, bro, I'm never gonna open my mouth again. This ain't going to game 5, is it? This ain't going to game 5.
I mean, you're still at 96%. Anything could happen, but Kurama is cooking right now. Has not been hitting a hot minute. He's starting up another combo, and we almost saw a flashback.
Oh my God! Reverse up tilt.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir.
And that's it.
Yes, sir. We're not going to game 5. It's crazy how that happens. He
didn't get hit. He didn't get hit for a whole stock.
Built different. I don't know what else to say. That dude was just built different. Like, what the?
Started at 16%.
And then it's this up tilt here that gets me.
The back.
Turn around, up tilt. And we going to the platform. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand. Like,
how's he hit those,
What
man?
does he drink? What is